I should turn off the monitor screen before we start that script. Good evening. Today we'll be doing talking about a few SpongeBob Halloween episodes. Actually, I'm going to talk about mostly what I'm going to get this done quite some time ago, and it's the very first Halloween episode, the very first Halloween special. Yeah, technically, this was the first Halloween special. The second one, Legend is a Boot King in Bottom, which appeared much later than this episode. But no, never mind. Let's just get on with reviewing what episode I want to review. We're going to review a holiday theme episode, and this is the first time I reviewed mostly a lot of that stuff. But I want to talk about at least this episode. Actually, why not? Let's talk about this episode. I might talk about the others in the future, but let's talk about the episode itself, Scaredy Pants. So let's talk about Scaredy Pants real quick. This is the very first Halloween theme. This is the very first SpongeBob Halloween theme episode, and why? Oh, it's also a classic. No, yeah, there are episodes I would want to also get around reviewing, being Gray's Shift, but that'll be a story for another day. Not today, but for another day. Let's talk about it. It's Halloween night. So the episode starts being it was Halloween and Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob is clearing the dish before ending work day. He becomes frightened of when the creepy doors close and the world is screwed. And the message reading boo and slip. After SpongeBob finishes, he begins running away, but Mr. Krabs stops it and asks him if he heard of his annual Halloween scare stories. Then SpongeBob went and then Mr. Krabs tells the story of the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, for those who do not know, and those who may not know, the Flying Dutchman. Yeah, you might have heard about it through maybe Pirates of the Caribbean or anything else. I would most likely you heard about him in Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, most likely that. Or any other thing, but for the most part, that. Or any other pop culture media. Sprinkles on the list. Yep, there it is. Yeah, probably, but it's a legendary ghost ship that can never make ports and is doomed to sail forever. The myths most likely originate from the 17th century golden age of Dutch East India Company. The oldest legend, blah blah, things happen, yeah. That's right. Send message to bring the long dead. In Ocean Lore, this is a slide. Yeah, it's also the name of the ship. Also in the episode is also the name of the pirate itself. A ghost who seals those on Halloween. Squidward dresses up as one up here on SpongeBob. Nice little guy. So yeah, also nicknamed SpongeBob Scaredy Pants. Runs home away and scared by everyone. He sees on the way. So yeah, after being scared by Patrick, he asked him.
Son, you want anything to eat?
They decided when to make a fight.
You need anything to eat?
Maybe potato chips and maybe something like that.
Or you want a noodle?
I already ate noodles.
You already ate noodles or pizza?
No, the pizza was for dinner. I already ate noodles much for breakfast.
Oh, okay. You want spaghetti?
You know what spaghetti would do? Sorry. Yeah, after this review, I'm going to get something to eat. So the Flying Dutchman dresses. So yeah, SpongeBob says that he today will steal his soul. So they decided wanted to terrify it. So yeah, decided when SpongeBob realizing the real ghost. Yeah, blah blah. They decided. Yeah, Patrick shaves off SpongeBob's head and put the blanket on. They go with the ghost demon. Decided when to scare victims. Yeah, pretty much that. Then goes to the Krusty Krab booth for the Halloween party taking place on. Yeah, there was a. So yeah, they decided why not to go to the Krusty Krab party, and this scene is where most of the characters dressed up as. Sandy dressed up as a goldfish, Squidward dressed up as a. Yeah. Okay, obviously I said what I said earlier, the Flying Dutchman. Pearl dressed up as the bride of Frankenstein or Lady Vampire. Take your pick. Patrick dressed up as a Max, and Mrs. Boat dressed as a witch. And our broom is, and our boat is the. And that's pretty much it. And starting to buy. And then with the costumes of war. So yeah, then they tried to scare him, everything else. Providing the Flying Dutchman voice. Yeah, turns. And yeah. Tries to do it, but the jellyfish randomly came and ruined the entire thing. And we started laughing. Then the real Flying Dutchman just poof! I came, explaining how offended by how he is dressed up as a Halloween. And that's much of the worst of all. Before he decided whether to steal all the souls, SpongeBob, yeah, the Flying Dutchman takes off such a Kashi and revealing it's just that he is just a brain now. And funny thing, there was also an unused shot of that variant of it, mostly a front close-up. And everyone just immediately runs away, even the Flying Dutchman, and except Patrick, who just, well, that's the thinking that it's about thinking what SpongeBob having a pink head is just actually his brain, and then Patrick just runs away, and he says he will grow back, and don't worry, it's just gonna grow back anyway. And Sponge can apparently grow back skin, Sponge apparently can grow back. So apparently these sponges can just regenerate. I'm sorry, I don't know much about sea life, so yeah, please don't mind my that. Overall, it's a good episode. If you want us, this was a classic. It's really overall a classic episode, and really kind of just being one of the first Halloween episodes. The Halloween theme episode, since this is the only time until the Legend of until the Legends of Bottom, which I did a review a while back. Like being the return that. Though we'll not talk about it. I think I already talked about it a while back. So yeah. Overall, this was actually pretty good. Oh yeah, right, I said that. So yeah. Excuse me, I'm off to do something else.